Yo, what's up? Yeah, this is for the players. This is for the team. Everybody ready? Let's go. It's Friday, go and play. Cash prize, go and play. Dope is ready, go and play. Wanna get hooked, go and play. I wanna win trophies like I said. Lose, and I cannot forget. If I cannot finesse, smash the controller. We play as a team, we believe in skill. Now, this is the dream. I wanna get my name on the wall. Yeah, you better tell me. I wanna play FIFA. Yeah, get bait with a beef. I wanna go out with a bang. Get ready for the crunch, tackle the meat. So where you gonna go? PGS. Where you gonna play? PGS. Who you gonna tell? PGS. 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 Where you gonna go? PGS. Where you gonna play? PGS. Who you gonna tell? PGS. Yes, yes, PGS. Yes, PGS. See, PGS. We, PGS. Yeah, PGS. She, PGS. Arigato, PGS. Spasiva, PGS. Ma farsi trovarmi con in PGS.
Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the official PGS podcast. And you are here with myself, Zach Pedrinho, and my partner in crime, Cozy. How you doing, bro?
Hey, I'm not bad, Zach, at all. It's been a few weeks, hasn't it? But how we doing?
It has been a few weeks. It's not too bad. So, unprecedented evening. We're doing something for the first time, well, in a while, to be fair. Commentating on a Champions League final over 2 legs. Yes. Commentary from Zach and Cozy.
What could go wrong?
Champions League final over 2 legs. So, we've got Nogam FM from Egypt and Hema Esports from Portugal. It's going to be an intense game. It's going to be an exciting game. We're looking forward to it. Over to you, Cozy.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Like, we've been doing these podcasts for, 2, nearly 3 years, I guess. And they all started out as just audio. There was no video. And now we've reached a point where we've got both our faces on the screen. And then we've been asked to commentate on a final. It's incredible. And not just any final. One of the biggest tournaments of the year. The PS4 Pro Clubs Champions League final. And
it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, the prize pool is 250 quid for this as well. So, good luck to both the teams. Okay. There's a big old prize to be fighting out for. And, you know, we know what it's all about. You have to fight your way through the leagues. Sometimes you have to fight your way through qualifiers as well. And then you get to the tournament. Now, I don't know about you, Zach, but I don't have that much experience of these competitions.
Well, I mean, I've been fortunate enough to play Europa League. I mean, it wasn't a long-lasting experience, but it was an experience nonetheless. But I know it's going to be really intense between these two teams. And we've got the pleasure of actually watching them, the share play, and commentating on the game as well. So I'm very happy about that, Cozy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my only experience was... I can't even remember the team I played for now. That's embarrassing. But I did have a taste of group stages of the Champions League last year. And it was safe to say we were not ready for it. We were not ready intense. At all. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to disappear off the screen. You'll be able to hear our voices.
Yes.
And let's see how they're doing. So, we've got...
Absolutely.
So we are watching Hema Esports, and... looks like they're just sorting their settings out at the moment, but that will be underway very quickly. If you are in the chat, give us a shout. Who you're watching? Who you're rooting for? We got
shout out
Costa there.
Shout out to the team
supporting Portugal.
Exactly. We got Portugal in the house. We got any Egyptians there? We got any Egypt people coming up? Yeah, anyone living in Egypt right now? Looking to holler.
We've got more support for Portugal here. Fantastic. So, looks like they're loading back in now.
Cool.
Beautiful. So, we should be underway with the first game very shortly. In fact, they are sending invites now.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road, Cozy. Before we get into the games, Cozy, do we have any quick updates for our audience? Oh, don't think they can hear you, Cozy.
Ah, beautiful. So yeah, there's plenty of updates really. We've done so many tournaments. Pro clubs has restarted. We're doing £5 per player for the winning team, so that's up to £55 for the winners, and that's every tournament that we do of it. So we've done a couple of those for PS4. Got another one this week, and got PS5 running tomorrow. And then over on the Foot server, we've swapped over to doing new gen and old gen tournaments. So it's all embracing the new cross-play features. And I do hear that Rocket League is making a return, and potentially even a bit of Call of Duty.
Indeed. That's good. That's decent. I just want to quickly shout out supporters of HEMA Esports. Just reading up the little message they put up there. They want to thank their supporters and their families along the journey. So yeah, well done, lads. And obviously, a big shout out and support to Noggin FM as well. Obviously, no, I'll be remiss in not being able to shout out my team, Harpooned, all the lads listening and watching right now. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, Cozy, man, ready to go.
Buzzing.
Commentating this game.
Do you know what? This is actually the first time I've done this. Well, kind of. I say first time. Last year, for some of the foot tournaments, I did actually do a little bit of watching along, but it was more watching with me kind of reacting to the goals rather than commentating. But very exciting to be asked to do something like this. And a big shout out to Spacer. The man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. Without him, none of this would be happening.
Still got him in the podcast. Well, man, next. That's cool.
Yeah, a huge shout out. A lot of work goes into these tournaments, and without all the work he puts in, we wouldn't have the tournament. So, yeah, big shout out to you, mate, and thank you very much for asking us to do it. It's always a pleasure, and hopefully we're going to be underway very shortly.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just going to check in with the teams, make sure everyone's okay.
Absolument. I'm going to be paying special attention to the strikers. Obviously, that's the position I play. So currently looking at the two boys at the top. Let's see what ingredients they got going. Let's see what they've got coming up.
It's interesting to see the formation they're playing, to be honest. They're playing 3 at the back. I know this is quite popular amongst the pro club scene, but for me, my position's missing. I'm a fullback. I have no place on the pitch.
Of course, but Cozy, you played wing back before, and LM as well, so I'm sure you will be able to adapt.
For sure, yeah. I mean, playing left mid, right mid in this formation is basically a fullback role anyway.
Touche.
We have another supporter, HEMA Esports. We have Duarte Piera in the chat. Hello, mate. Thank you very much for joining.
What's going on? What's happening? Thanks for joining, brother or sister.
Absolutely. I think they're just trying to decide who is inviting first, and then the game will be underway.
Yes, the excitement's just bubbling up. Talking tactics at the moment. I mean, I can't understand what they're saying because it's all Portuguese, but it's probably best. I've got that inside knowledge in that,
So have you come up against either of these teams before, Zach?
Noggin FM, yes, for sure. I can't remember the outcomes, to be honest, but I know they're a very good team. So obviously they have to be in the Champions League final. So fair play to them. But they're they're a very good team, good setup. Never come up against HEMA Esports. So I'm very much looking forward to what they've got to produce, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we saw their last warm-up game as we were preparing everything for this evening, and they were looking quite sharp. It looked quite moving the ball around quite nicely. So let's see what happens. Yeah,
no worries. I mean, I missed that warm-up. Yeah, so it'd be good it's actually good to just see it firsthand.
Had confirmation that Human Esports are ready, so just waiting for Nogum to confirm they're ready, and then we should have some Champions League final FIFA action.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the battle.
Thank you for all the comments in the chat there. Unfortunately, I don't read Portuguese. I don't really understand much of it. So if you wouldn't mind typing to us, the commentators, in English, that'd be awesome. We want to be able to interact with you.
Please. Please.
But I really appreciate you all being here, and it's fantastic you're supporting your teams. There we go. We have confirmation. They are ready. And they're sending.
They're ready.
So here we go.
So
The tournament.
Get up. Let's go.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's pure Galatzos. Let's go.
Right.
It's quite a lot of support for Human Esports, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
The support for the Portuguese team here is unprecedented. I don't think I've ever seen this many supporters for one team. It's brilliant. Hey, we got Lemroy Legends FC here. Evening, Zach and Colsey, backing Nogum FM tonight. Too many Hume supporters. Let's go.
Let's go.
And then we've got Zidane King. Vamos. Nogum FM. So there's a lot of supporters here, and
Vamos.
here we go then. Oh, we just gotta. Didn't quite connect there. That or the person we're watching their screen hasn't connected to the game.
Oh, they're no legends.
It's unreal, isn't it? Like, FIFA has been round my whole life, and there's still issues that need resolving. Like,
Mate, let's not go into that.
Loading into games. This should be a simple thing to get right, really. But hopefully we get into the game this time.
We definitely we need another show for that one, mate. But we won't go there. So we're just loading up again. I think there was a little bit of a glitch. Someone lagged out or something, so about to reset and go again. Just keeping us on our toes, aren't they, eh? Keeping us on our toes.
Beautiful. Right, there we go then. So the team is back in the lobby. They're sending to Nogum FM again. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
The intensity is
It's
building.
show on the road. They've even got a little backup sub just in case. Love it. They're prepared. Brilliant.
I mean,
That's what you call organization.
having spare players. I didn't even realise that was a thing.
That's a luxury, isn't it? Nowadays? You know what I mean?
We're lucky to get a full 11 some nights at the moment, aren't we? It's crazy.
No, it's not a good look. But let's go back to get this show on the road. Hema Esports versus Nogum FM Champions League final over 2 legs. So it's back to back games. Maybe a little tea break, but yeah.
Here we go then.
Little tea and biscuit for me and Cozy. Let's go.
Yeah, right, warming up in the arena then. Bit of skill. Oh, beats the keeper.
Are we gonna see some of these 5-star skill moves activated tonight? Are we gonna see the activation of the 5-star skill moves for the strikers? Maybe. Let's go. A little bit of European football here. All right, boys, we're about to get it on. Let's go.
Oh, and they've even put the English commentary on for us.
Yes, they have indeed. So Hema Esports in the yellow and blue. and Nogam FM in the red and black. Let's go. Alright. Esports are on top right now. Got that wing on the ball. Oh, he loses it. Is it going to be fast counters? Is it going to be tick-a-taka? Okay, it's a slow play.
Nice build-up play here.
Nice build-up play here. This is good. This is decent. This is what it's all about, really, isn't it, really?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you can control the ball, then you're kind of sorted, really. You just have to then work out how to put the ball in the net.
Right, Esports on the top here. Nice interception. Well done. Let's go. Sprays that ball wide. Come back in the middle again. No, he's looking for it. Oh, he loses it. Got it back. This is what I like. Quick feet. Quick, nimble feet.
It's always a fine line, isn't it, with skill moves?
It is. It is.
One too many.
It depends. I mean, indeed. But it depends as well. I think sometimes you're trying to find the space and the opening.
Yeah, for sure.
But there are some that take it far. Indeed.
Oh, nice fake throw there.
That's long for a keeper. That keeper's quite huge, isn't he? Okay, that keeper rolled into the net. What's going on here? He rolled into the net.
I mean,
Okay.
that literally looked like he was trying to throw it into the net.
Let's go. Right, Esports on the ascendancy now. Trying to control the game. Nice little spray in the park. That's good.
Oh, managed to hold that.
That's through. Got that through to the striker. Is that going to be a 1-2? Is he going to get to it? Doesn't. Esports still got the play. Still got the play. Oh, nice little interception there by Nogam FM. Well played, mate. Down the wing. Nice wing play there as well. Oh, he loses it in a very bad place. Not good. I know certain players in my team, they lost it there.
And it's 1-0.
What a banger. Golazzo. That was a golazzo. Quick turn and bang. Digolo. Well played. See, I told you, I'm looking forward to these strikers, bro. And it's looking kind of tasty right now. Yeah? Digolo. Let's look out for him. Digolo. Paolo Digolo. Well played. That was a golazzo. Nogam FM have got work to do now. They've got to step that up. Let's see if they move that game up.
It's interesting to see they're actually both playing three at the back.
That's the ball in the wrong place again. It will be. They've got that interception. There's a lot of talking going on now. There's a lot of communication. This is what we like to hear, lads. Don't like hearing silent parties. You've got to be talking. Well played. Nogam family in intensity now. You've got that through ball down the wing. Is he going to get that cross in? Oh, he gets that cross in. Nice header. Well defended. These lot are very good at play. Nice little skill move there. Activation of 5-star skill moves. No. Keeper gets that ball.
Goalkeeper loves moving around his box.
It's huge. Well played to the keeper. I love the way they spray this game around. This is clearly a tactical game. And it's going to be won by a fine margin. Let's go. Oh, that's a little through ball there. He's going to look for Digolo.
Green timed it as well. Unlucky there.
Not going to make him get that ball out. Well defended. That's a good CB there. What's that CB's name? Mohammed. Yes. Oh, that ball was loose. Gets it.
Ooh. Passing across the box. Oof.
Yeah, passing across the box. Trying to find the opening.
Number one rule: don't pass across the box.
Very confident.
Yeah.
Very confident. That's very true, but they're very confident. They're clearly looking for the slow build-up to shake up a little bit. But He-Man not having it because they're pressing like kings. Look at that.
Their shape on the defence is definitely a 5-back.
It never breaks. It never breaks. And you can tell the DMs are making some. They're working hard, and the CVs are just looking to clean up.
Yeah.
But Nogam FM are relentless. Nice little wing play there.
And they're pressing. They're pressing with 3-4 players at a time. It's
that was too much. That was a little bit much. He may get it out. They're intensity now. They're going to get it long again. Oh, it's loose. It's unlucky. Not can get it back again. This is going to be a very fine line game, Cozy. I said that already. Because just the way it's going to be very tactical.
Yeah, absolutely. Could go either way at this point.
But I do have to say there's some very confident players on the pitch. It's good to see, especially at this level. I mean, it is Champions League final after all.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember these are basically the top 2 teams in Europe for PGS. So that's huge, huge things.
That's a nice through ball. Unlucky. It's loose. Yes, there you go. Strong teams. Two strong teams for sure.
And I know Nogum have played in quite a few different leagues as well, and they play in my
Yeah,
tournaments I run, and they always get to the latter stages.
yeah, they're a good team. They're solid. I mean, like I said, these two teams are, they cancel each other out quite a lot, but it's going to be fine margins. I've said this before already. Yeah, he may get it again. Nice little skill touch there. Gets it wide. Oh, yes, very good gameplay. Oh, he's found the middle. He's found the space. He lost it there. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, might have lagged a little bit there because he's walking to the hills.
It's a bit risque. There's some
That's a
fantastic
free
little
ball.
passes.
Played. Unlucky. Well tackled.
The
Well tackled.
the wide midfielders
Yes,
are
well-
linking up with the central midfielders really well here.
I tell you what, the defending is not bad at this level. It's very good.
See what I can do on the counter attack.
Yeah, they got that ball on the counter now. Is he gonna keep it a little bit?
Oh,
Oh, well played. Nice interception there.
cheeky little ball
Some
over
of
the
these
top there.
Okay. Oh, that's gone long. He's gonna get to it. He keeps it in. And he keeps going as well. Well played.
And it's a
Oh,
goal
well
brought
played.
back.
And he's in. They've leveled it up.
Wow.
Hema Esports 1, Nogam FM 1. Nogam have done well to come back, to be fair. And it's no mercy, King Pele. Well played. That was great work. You tell, I told you already, it's going to be fine margins, Cozy. And that was very tactical play there. Very good.
All came from a little counter attack as well from their corner as well.
Exactly. And it was slow build up from the back as well. That was even more impressive.
There we go then, half time.
Great. That's half time. That went quite quickly. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It's very good. Good football.
Yeah, fantastic.
I think the ball was in play a lot more in this game.
I mean, the stats speak for themselves. Nogam held the ball 69% possession. That's insane.
Yeah. That is insane. I mean, those stats are quite mad. But you can tell that Nogam FM are that type of team. They're very slow build up to play, but they're confident on the ball. So you can find out that they'll be building up from their own half all the way up.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how they play games. But you'll see if they're going to change that in the second half. Maybe switch up a little bit to try and harass Hema Esports a bit more, because Hema Esports look like if they get one counter, they'll score. So, but yeah, it'll be quite interesting.
It reminds me of classic Bournemouth under Eddie Howe playing out from the back.
All attack.
Yeah,
Bosh.
absolutely. I mean,
Let's go. We're about to start the second half now. The next 45 minutes in the first leg of this Champions League final. Nogam FM versus Hema Esports. This is going to be interesting. The first half was entertaining for sure. I think Hema Esports went up first. Nogam equalised final minutes of the first half. Let's see what's going to
all
happen.
to play
Second
for
half.
here.
For sure. Hema and his Hennessy. That's a good ball.
They've got some
Unlucky.
tall centre backs there, haven't they? They must be
Yeah,
6'5" at
yeah.
least.
So don't worry about pace in this game. It's all tactical. Well played. It's very clean play in this game. He gets it back in the middle there. He loses it. Oh,
Great interception there.
yeah, on the counter. Oh, nice. Another good interception. Oh, he runs out of play there. I think he ran out of ideas there, to be fair. Oh, taking chances at the back there. So that's one of the things that could go wrong for Nogam tonight. Because of that way they play, they could make some really fatal errors.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out.
Nice. Nogam have got the ball again. They've got the ball in the tendency. They're playing with it at the back. Oh, confident play. They're spraying it around like it's nothing.
I mean, it's insane, isn't it? It's
Oh, great play by that winger there. Nogam have unfortunately lost it, unfortunately. Hema got it back.
we love a roulette.
Tries on the ball, and he's got it. Lansky.
Great bit of
Let's
defending.
get it in. This time. Get it. This is a good game. This is a very good game. That's a good ball down the wing. Did he get it? No, unfortunately, he doesn't get it. Right, what's Hema going to do with this now?
They need to just hold the ball a bit more. They're losing the ball quite a lot, and Nogam holding that ball really well.
They are, but I still believe the way the game is going, and I could be wrong, but I think if Hema get a counter, it could be dangerous. It could be dangerous.
Well, we saw that in the
But
opening
you're right,
minutes.
Splendid tackle and a throw in
indeed.
coming up.
You know, but they scored quick fire. But Nottingham do have the game in the balance. I mean, they've got control of the game, so it's looking like it's for them to lose. Right, so Nottingham have got a corner now. Looking for spaces in that box. What's going to happen? There's a guy standing offside, but I'm sure that's tactical.
Playing it in. Attending to his
Gets it
defensive
in.
chores.
Hema cleared that. Nice clearance by Hema.
And this situation could be dangerous.
Oh, they lose it in the middle of the park. What's going on? That's a long ball going forwards. No, offside, unfortunately.
Kick given.
VAR does not come into play on this
Playing a
occasion.
very high line here.
Very high line indeed.
Right up to the second strip of their half.
Hema looked like they're going for the long first timer. Didn't get it. Nottingham are very controlled in the ball. Not gonna lie, they've lost it in a very bad place there. But they're gonna make it pay. Oh, get it back. This is two in the front right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like a seesaw.
absolutely. Mr. Scott in the chat, Mr. Spacer, Colsey and Zach to host match of the day? Question mark.
I'm all day. Listen, they could not afford me, mate. I'd
No.
rather stick with a PGS. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Stick to the
PGC couldn't
esports.
afford me. Come on, let's go. Oh, couldn't keep that in. That's a corner for Nottingham FM. This is some seriously dangerous positions there because I think they're quite good at set pieces, but that keeper's quite huge, so we should intercept this.
Trying to deliver it accurately.
That's a nice little tactical corner there.
Yeah.
Still back. They're pushing up quite a bit. Oh,
It's
Hema
gonna
have
be
got that now.
dangerous.
Oh, too early.
Well
I
recovered.
think Cozy, you're right about them being able to keep the ball. If they did that a bit more, they could really make some chances happen here, but they lose it way too often, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're turning into the opposition players quite a lot. Just need to take a minute, take a breather.
That's the kind of shielding
Be interested
play you
to
want from him.
see what the team has to say to each other after the games.
Spot on with that
Indeed.
challenge.
Indeed, that's a good win in the middle of the park there by Hema. It's just about finding that space. He finds that guy in the... Oh, yeah. Comes back.
Dangerous ball.
That's another
unlucky
loose
there.
ball. That's another loose ball. Unlucky. That's another loose ball. The thing about Nottingham is they've got control of the game to a certain extent, but it's not looking like they're doing anything with it, really. It's like they're trying to find that killer pass, but
Fatty.
it's still early doors. I mean, we've still got about 15 minutes to go, so we'll see what happens.
We've got a corner coming up here then.
Another dangerous area. Keeper comes way out. A lot of conversation going on, a lot of communication. It's quite healthy to see because no mistakes can happen at this point in the game. What
Great
was that?
defensive header.
Great.
It's great to see the goalkeepers moving around their boxes, trying to really get into the game.
They're just mobile, aren't they? They're just literally moving around all the time. Staying still.
More often than not, you just see goalkeepers standing on the line and not really taking any risk at all.
Exactly. I don't understand why that is. It gets it in there all unlucky. That was well played in the corner there. That's again another corner. That's the third corner in a row. Pressure's on. 1-1, 80th minute. What can they do here, Hema? Let's
Seen
go.
quite a few corners in this game.
Nottingham, but Nottingham are the way they spread that defense was very good to cover
Absolutely.
all angles.
Ooh, cheeky ball rolls there.
But I think again they're looking for that killer pass. You know, they're not as direct. I think if they're a little bit more direct, like Hema, would have got a few goals here. But let's see. Still 1-1.
Yeah,
7 minutes to go.
going into the
Plus
second
extra time.
leg, also they'll be hosting the second game. So if there's any slight connection issues, then they will have the better connection for the second
Indeed.
game.
Oh, there we go. It's going to be dangerous. Sorry to cut you there, Cozy. He's going to swing that in.
Oh,
Ooh.
great save. Oh, it wasn't even a save.
He was unlucky. He wasn't saved. It was a goal kick. 5 more minutes. What's going to happen? Squeaky bum time. As Alex says.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, you either go all out to try and grab the goal, or you just hold on, knowing that
So,
you've got a draw for
doesn't
the
look
first game.
doesn't look like anyone's holding out. Looks like they're going for it. Both teams. Oh, and he's lost it in a bad place again. What's he going to do? Is he going to make him pay?
He's held that really
that's
well.
swinging in. Very, very good play in close contact as well. He's doing a bit too. Oh, he still has it in the wing. Still has it. What's he going to do? Yeah, he may get it out. 1 minute to go. Nottingham are definitely pressuring here. Oh, what's he going to do with this? Yeah, well defended. Well defended. Oh, Nottingham got it here last minute. It's an extra time. What's he going to do with this? Well played. Boots it out to safety. They just cannot get a handle of this ball, can they, Cozy?
No, I believe this will be the last attack of the game now.
Yeah, I think it will be, to be fair.
They're all pushing up. They want this. They don't want to go in with a draw. They want this win in the first.
That's a long throw, but the keeper has it. Come.
He's nearly thrown that half the pitch, Zach.
GG, boys. I think on the basis of the gameplay, I think Nottingham, with their possession stats, really should have done a bit more with this game. But I thought it was a very good game from both teams.
I mean, the possession speaks for itself, the way they played.
But Esports, they've got some very good defenders in this game. And I think as a team, they defended well, which is why it was probably remained at 1-1. But like you said, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second leg. So well played, lads, on both sides.
Absolutely. Right, we're back on screen then. So that was the first leg of the Champions League final. I don't know about you, Zach, but wow, that game was just so close.
So, mate, listen, I said it from the off. There's going to be fine lines. Both teams play. Obviously, the day it's day and night in terms of how they play. You had Esports just gung ho, looking for that through ball quickly, and it worked for them in the first few minutes. But Nottingham, they had control of the game from minute A to minute Z, and it showed. It's just, I think they were looking for that killer pass. I think they could have got more goals, but it was a very good game, 1-1. Well played and good on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we saw some magic in that. I don't think I've ever seen so many corners in a game of pro clubs. Yeah. The defending.
There's a fair few. Corners. But like I said, I think for the possession that Nottingham FM had, Hema played well. They've got some very good defenders in this team. So hopefully that sees them through for the second game. But I think they need to come out a bit more controlled on the second one, in the second leg. Sorry, and it would just be interesting. Fine lines. Yeah, I told you.
That's all it's going to come to, isn't it? So we've got Lenroy Legends FC in the chat. Nottingham FM should be scoring more, but what a great setup for the final game. Absolutely, mate. I think they probably could have had a couple more goals. Had they, like Zach said, been a bit more direct at times, they probably could have grabbed a couple, but let's not fault them. 69% possession. They held that game better than I've seen many teams do. So,
absolutely.
And
absolutely.
we can't write off Huma Esports either. Quality start to the game, and then I think they just need to maybe slow the ball down a little bit at times. I think they're being over direct potentially, but it's be interesting to see how
Paolo, he's very good. He took that goal very well, and I just think if they can work towards getting that ball to him or his strike partner, they could do some more damage because of the way they play. But Nottingham FM, like I said, they had possession of the whole game. They had control of it. So I think going forwards, it will be up to them whether they lose or they win, just because of the control they have. But it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in pro clubs. Let's not forget.
Say what? Anything can happen. Yeah, true. That's true.
Let's not forget it is a game after all. Anything can happen. We know FIFA. It's not every game's the same. Like, you can play the same style every single game, and it still doesn't have the same outcome every time. They might make a couple of substitutions. You never know. We did see a player on the bench, so they may be drafted in.
It doesn't look like he's coming on, but just still sipping his tea and that. But For the audience watching as well, I think we've had quality gameplay, and I think that's quite important, especially for a game of this, of this nature, being a Champions League final. So you're just looking forward to the second leg with much anticipation. And
Absolutely.
shout out to Lennoy Legend, by the way. Cozy said Lenroy. It's Lennoy. Shout out to
Lenoy.
Lennoy Legend.
Oh, I apologise. Right, let's get back to the gameplay then, see where we're at.
Let's do
So they're
this.
just obviously waiting for an invite now. Nogum hosting the second leg. Do you know what? Considering Nogum are from Egypt and Huma are from Portugal, the connection seems to be really good. There wasn't any lag in the game.
Mate, listen.
The
Listen, I wanna shout out BT Sports. I mean, not BT Sports, BT Internet, because everything's stable right now, and I want to be getting some monies for that shout out as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna repeat it. PGS in the house. But yeah, the connection is really good. I think to be honest with you, it's never been this stable. I think I've had share plays. I've done share play before, and it's just always sort of stuttered. But very glad it's been stable for us and the audience. So yeah, hopefully we can get a steady game for the second leg.
Yeah, absolutely. Can see they are just sorting out their team, getting everyone back into the lobby, having a quick team talk, of course, and then we'll be underway again with the second leg. And I've just had a reminder here from Spacer himself. Just a reminder, if it's a draw in the second leg, then you have to play a third game to the end. So, long story short, if this game ends in a draw as well, we go into a third game, and then that'll go all the way. And if it's still a draw at the end of that, it would go to penalties. Imagine the scenes: 3 games of FIFA and then penalties. I don't think you could even write that.
This game's got to finish tonight, yeah? Getting paid past 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But, listen, it's all good. Legends, you're welcome. We've got to get that name right, obviously, so you're welcome, mate. But no, these games are going to be absolutely intense. I know about playing these kind of games where any mistake can lead to a goal against. So they're going to be on point. But I do like the fact that both teams are going for it. So here we go. We're about to get going for the second leg. Hema Esports versus Nogem FM. Portugal versus Egypt. Let's go.
Happy days. Quite a nice kit they've got, actually, isn't it? The blue and yellow. I really like that. And then obviously you can't ever beat an AC Milan shirt. Iconic, to say the least. Here we go then.
Oh,
here we go
sent
then.
him.
The second leg of
Here we
the
go.
Champions League final. Who's going to win? Let's find out.
Who is going to win? That's a good question. Let's go.
I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by
Okay, started fast. Oh, they're going for it already. And he's in.
I was going to say, there seemed to be a bit of an issue there.
Like that. It slowed up a little bit, didn't it?
There was
Slowed
only
up a
one
little bit.
player on the pitch. There was no other icons. Obviously, they get back into it quite swiftly, and we'll be back underway. I mean, this is the thing with online gaming, though, isn't it, Zach? That connection can be a real issue at times, especially sending invites to different countries. I mean, we see it all the time in the leagues. Hands down to the teams for their professionalism here. There's no bickering. They're just getting on with it, and they're understanding that these things happen.
They just want to play. I mean, it is what it is. These things happen. I think everyone has the understanding that these things happen. It's EA. It's the most unreliable platform. I mean, listen. Yeah, everyone knows. I'm not going to complete that sentence because I don't want to get fined or sued. But these things will happen. So it's good that everyone's cordial, and that's kind of how it should be. So fair play to these guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't beat people that just get on with it, and they're doing it because they enjoy the game. And obviously, there's £250 at stake, so
Cheddar.
it's quite a substantial prize, really, isn't it? When you think about it, it's
That-
like basically 20 quid
That's,
each, and
yeah,
that's quite a lot for just doing what you love doing, isn't it? I mean, for most
Absolutely.
teams, it is just our hobby. There's not many professional pro club teams out there, or not necessarily at the level we're looking at now. But it's crazy. Like getting winnings from what you enjoy doing is unreal.
absolutely. I just wish I was playing, you know. Especially like in a team like Nottingham, just you can tell they can just get goals because they control the game. But listen, it's not about favoritism. It's just about speaking the facts. And I'm sure that Hema Esports, if they get a chance, I'm confident. I can feel it in my bones that they will make it. They will make Nottingham FM pay. So, like I said, it's going to be a great game. And let's go. We're about to commence.
Be interesting.
This is also motivating. Sorry, because it's also motivating for the rest of the lads watching who are in teams able to qualify for the Champions Leagues and Europa League finals and things like that. So it's good. You know, it ensures that people are a bit more motivated in games.
Yeah, it just goes to show that even in your leagues, every single game counts because only a certain amount of teams get to qualify. Here we go
Exactly.
then. Everyone's in this
Here we go.
time. This is the second leg of the Champions League final. Here we go.
Let's go. Nottingham FM, Hema Esports. Let's bring it. Yes.
Very fast start there.
That's a very
And
fast
yet
start.
again, we've got another corner. It's becoming quite a common occurrence in this final.
Right, Hema Esports have got this corner. They're calling out the plays right now. Nottingham get it out. Oh, they got it back in again.
Ooh, unlucky touch there.
Ooh. Hema Esports are pressing hard. Ooh,
That's a pen.
save by the keeper. Oh, and it's a penalty.
Oh my.
The referee calls a pen. Oh, ref, VAR start coming out on this one.
That, I mean, there's
It's going to be nerves of steel. Nerves of steel. Who's going to take this one?
top corner.
That's a
top
great
bins.
finish. Great finish. Hema Esports are one up again. An absolute mirror of the first game. It may even be the same minute.
I think it's not far off.
Absolutely ridiculous. Nottingham have to come back from a 1-0 deficit yet again. What a fast start. Wow. They did the exact same thing in the first leg. They've done it again. Right, let's see if they can manage the game through this whole match. Looks like there's a bit of a delay. So just waiting to play the game. Here we go. I think everyone's off now.
Back underway.
Oh, they get the ball back again. Hema Esports are on this. They're clearly not happy with their first leg. Maybe not even happy with some of my commentary about the way they play. So they thought, no, we're going to come back. And with a
They've
vengeance.
come back fighting. They are not giving up. They're pressing.
They're definitely coming back fighting. Absolutely.
They may have even listened to the comments we made and changing their gameplay based on our analysis.
Hey, listen, I'll take some of that money for the little tactical genius I gave them, but it's all good if they offer it. Or Nottingham on their tendency now. Great deception by Hema. Now they've got the ball again. They are attacking with numbers.
I mean,
Just looking at the way they spread that pitch apart is, you know, there's just literally is, yeah. This is great play. This was a final beholder, definitely.
the pressure they're putting on Nogum
Oh, he
here
gets
is...
it in there. The box, a little bit of skill. 5-star move activated again. Oh,
Look at the
no.
pressure here. There's literally 10 men behind the ball.
Nottingham FC cannot get that ball out of their half. Hema are absolutely all over them. Pause.
Blimey.
See, now there's a big difference to the first leg because Hema Esports are now controlling the game, and this makes for an absolute reversal of what happened in the first match.
Got to be careful passing around the box, though.
They do, but they're doing it with confidence. Like I say, they've got some good ballers in their team. And they've got the advantage here with a free kick in their box though. So yeah, they have to be careful, not getting too complacent.
Absolutely.
Still into 19 minutes of a 90-minute game, so they need to be careful.
If in
And
doubt,
the
kick
rest.
it out, as they say.
Indeed.
Well, we've seen some interesting throwing routines, so let's see what they do here.
Indeed. I wish some of these audience could hear some of the things I'm hearing in this party. It is buzzing in here. The communication levels are 10-10 right now. That's a nice through ball by Hema. They are literally pushing up in numbers. It's crazy. If they get on a counter, it might be a bit. It might be good night,
Here we
Mary.
go, then counter
Here we
attack
go.
from Nogum.
Nogum on an attack again. That's a good interception. That's a very good interception. Great play. Great hold-up play there by that player. Can't even see his name.
I mean, it's just completely different from the first half. They're controlling this game. They're not giving Nogum any room to move at all.
No, at all. They're calling the plays, and it's very good. That's a great control. The keeper was situated. 10-10 positioning. Nogum are not changing their tactics. They're not changing where they're playing. They're playing from the back. A little bit risque, but listen, they trust in their ability. So let's see what happens.
Still have 60 minutes of the game. Anything could happen.
So a lot of time to go. I mean, like I said, it's going to be fine margins. But Hema has started strong. And they're continuing strong. That's a great ball in. Unlucky. Nogum are back on the ascendancy again. What are they going to do here? They've got players in the middle of that park. They're not spreading it out a little bit. Here we go.
It just seems like they're not holding their shape as well as they did in the first game. Maybe the pressure's getting to them.
Absolute roller. Yeah, a little bit. I think it's too early to say, but it looks like it a little bit because they're just not keeping the ball. And that's a big surprise compared to how they controlled it in the first game. Ooh, that ball was slightly played a little bit later. If it was played a bit earlier, you would have got through.
The pressing here is just relentless.
Very frustrating.
They've got to be careful in a way, because if they keep pressing like this, come the end of the game, they could have no stamina left. So they have got to be careful pressing so hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Nogum are looking like they're going to get through. They got through again. Little skill move there. I'm not sure that was necessary, but let's see. Good interception. He's got another chance, and he tried the same skill move again. He's definitely getting moaned at. Hema now are pressing up like mad. Okay, they've got control of the ball. See, in the first game, they were just literally gung-ho and push it long, but now they're taking their time and they're playing it around to see the space open up.
Long ball.
And each time it opens up, they more or less find it. Not at that time, though, unfortunately. So a lot of talking going on in this party. It's good to hear. It's good to see. This is exactly how the game should be played. Oh, a little delay there.
Ball just got a little bit ahead of the play there as well.
Yeah, that does happen a lot. Oh, Nogum are running out of ideas here. And they've been they're just literally choreographing their play. It's looking a little bit tedious.
Interesting to see the percentages of the possession in this half, because I feel like Nogum just haven't had the ball at all.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be heavily weighted towards Hema. Because Nogum they've been poor in this half, to be fair.
Got the goalkeeper coming out. Great catch.
Reminds me
of Carlos Cudicini back in his day. Come out to catch that.
Oh, Lord.
What a half.
So nice performance. I've got to say, Cozy, I have to say this, and I'd be remiss if I didn't. I'm very surprised at this outcome of the first half. Now, bear in mind, it's just the first half, but Hema Esports absolutely controlled that from beginning to end.
Interesting to see there as well. Nogum FM actually had 53% of the possession, but it didn't feel like that because they weren't pressing the same way.
Sorry, but what I was watching, I mean, if Hema lost the ball, they won it back, and they pushed up in tandem. that is a complete difference to the first match. So fair play to them.
I mean,
Fair play.
the stats speak for themselves. You can see it on there. They're just their defensive game has been solid, and
Massively. And like I said for the first game, they've got very good defenders. So they've obviously taken that into they're taking my advice and utilised it. It's good to see.
and one thing I will say is that let's not forget that it did come down to a defensive error. It wasn't like because a penalty came from a challenge off the ball. So
It did, but they were probably under pressure as well. To be fair, but yeah, you're right.
45 minutes left.
You got Hema Esports have got control of the game again. They're really working this ball up, and they're going forwards. It's very positive play, progressive play we call it. Oh, well played.
Oh, great block.
Lucky.
Goalkeeper comes out and catches it.
That's a great intercept.
They gotta.
Everyone gets back.
They just gotta replicate what they did in the first half. Play out from the back, and they can grab a goal back here.
Hema Esports win it again. What it is they're pressing high. It's that Gen pressing. Jurgen Klopp-esque. They get it through again. Was he get it through? Oh, the great defending.
There's some risky challenges going on in this box today, isn't there, Zach? Oh my days.
Some very risky challenges, but you know, like I said, these players are confident, and they know they are treading those lines. But
we've got a huge ball over the top there.
So I'm saying, no, you know, this is not they're not a long ball team, and they just played one there. It's weird. That's the first one they played in 2 games, but they're getting desperate, in my opinion. They've just thrown the ball back at Hema Esports keeper. That's interesting.
It's interesting to see the Nogam strikers. They're actually looking quite tall, whereas most people would favour.
Yeah, they are tall. Yeah, but they've obviously got a tactic in the way they play because they are very ticky-tacky. But again, you've got tall strikers, and I'm not sure how that's going to work with the way they play.
I guess if you're moving the ball quite quickly, it doesn't matter how fast your player is, because the ball's moving more than the players.
True, but if you've got a big build up front, I mean, you've got to have some type of tactical nous to support that for real. There's nothing more than you said about that one, but that was good play. So they're going to try and build this play up from the back again. Let's see what they can do to reset. That's all it is. They've got to reset and find their game again. Otherwise, Hema are going to walk away with this one.
Just got
they've made no.
I've got a question in the chat there. What was the score of the first game? The first game was 1-1.
It's 1-1. 1-1. Hema scored first, and then Nogam equalised. But Nogam controlled that first match, and it's been a complete difference in this one. Again, that shows what good teams do. You know, they switch it up. That's what's happening here. See, they just got annoyed at losing that ball there. This is it. You know, it's all about the finer details.
Comes down to mentality at this point, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, 7 minutes from there on in, they're looking to manage this game, and I'm pretty confident they can do it. To be fair, especially with the way they've been playing to date. It's a massive improvement on the first game.
Absolutely. The manager's gone in at half-time and just said, keep the ball calm and let's just play out to the end.
They're a little bit too confident. I think they're relying on their defense too much, but they need to just ease the pressure on the defenders a little bit. Yes, there you go. I thought unlucky. Just go for a little bit more of them balls there because they are making the right runs. There's a little bit of a rest there, so they're not happy with the. I think that's a great ball by Nogam there. They're still seeking out that equaliser. If they get this equaliser, the game's still in the balance. So all's not lost.
Great pressure from the right midfielder there, to be honest. Bullying him out of play.
Yeah, definitely. Agreed. Well, Nogam got a through ball there. Will they get that? Oh, they're looking for the killer pass.
It's a pen. It's a penalty.
Is it a pen? No, what is that pen? Oh my days, another pen.
Oh.
Noggin FM have got a penalty. This is so unlikely because I did not see this one
Throwing a
coming.
spanner in the works.
And they absolutely fixed it.
That makes it
Wow.
2-2.
Esports are not happy with this. This is not the outcome that they were looking for because they were in control, in complete control throughout the whole game. Now the game's in the balance. 1-1. And it looks like Space has been putting on them bets because he must have known this was going to happen. Shout out Spacer. Damn. Oh, we've got the ball here in a dangerous place.
They want this.
Another chance to get this
Oh!
goal. Oh, great save by the keeper. Tasty save by the keeper. The game's in the balance.
Delivering it.
Here we go then. Can they get the
no.
counter attack?
Got the counter.
To win it back.
Use the ball again.
We've got some flying challenges going in here.
Still get thrown after that tackle. Wow. This game is serious.
I mean,
Ooh,
as it
what a
stands,
ball.
it goes to a third game, Zach. It's unreal.
And the search goes on.
It's unreal.
Time is
But it looks like Nogama, India's tendency now,
the defending.
looking to come back with a vengeance. They're not letting down. They're not letting down at all.
This is some great dribbling here.
Ooh, that's a confident
And a
drive
lot of
forward.
options here.
Great interception there by that CB. Very good play. And he ball inside again.
On the ball, Ballack.
See, there's some very good players on this pitch. Confident play. That's a good ball.
Chance to play it in.
They go down the wings. They're going to get forward.
Physically
Not going to got all the play now.
secure on the
It's
ball.
funny how this game has changed. Funny that.
Pressure's
Great
mounting.
interception. He's going to take that shot. Oh, this is the problem with Nogam. It's too. Yeah, here we go. See, nah, he should have gone wide. That was a wrong choice by that player there, and he's definitely getting an earful.
It's hard though, isn't it? Sometimes you make a decision, you in your head you just see it, and then when you play the ball, it's like, oh yeah, that didn't really work.
2 minutes to be added on at the end.
At this level, it's fine lines though. At this level, got to make those passes. You got to see those runs. Champions League
Yeah,
final,
that's-
Cozy.
We've got one final attack. This is the final attack, I'd imagine.
Oh,
It's not lost on
he's
them.
gonna.
What a goal
Hema
they've
are gonna.
seen at this late
Are they gonna get this? Oh, it's a great tackle.
Well,
Oh,
that's it for
the
90
last
minutes.
9
And-
minutes of the game.
I joked about it, Zach, but third game, here we come. This is making for an unbelievable. I mean,
What an unbelievable turnout for the books.
let's
2 games, 1-1. Both went the same way.
can't believe it.
Absolutely.
Let's jump back on the screen then. Wow, I mean, I joked about it saying it go to a third game, and he's done it. I am rooting now for a penalty shootout.
That was a crazy game because you know what? It went the same way the first game went. Hema hit Nogam straight for 4 minutes. And then they had complete control of the game. And then all of a sudden, Nogam were like, nah, I think we want some of this. We want some of this pie. And they came back strong. So fair play to them. It was a great game.
Interestingly, both of the goals in that game came from penalties, and both of the penalties came from off-the-ball challenges where players had dived in when probably they didn't need to. So they got to be careful.
Absolutely.
We don't need any red cards in a final. And the way this is going, I can see one. I can
funny
see it
game.
happening.
It was a funny turnout. It's like I said, the quality of the football is good. You've got some very good players on the pitch. They've all got some good confidence as well. So yeah, it makes for a pleasantly, aesthetically looking game. That's what I'm gonna say. Bit of a mouthful. there.
We've got a comment in the chat here. I think Nogum FM got a freebie there. I mean, it was quite a soft penalty, but they took their chances.
It was a soft
You
penalty.
can't fault them there, and that's what both teams have done.
And yeah, I mean, Cozy's right. I mean, look, 2 pens. You couldn't write it. You could not write that script. So
Right, then
yeah,
I've got a word in from management. Coin flip for the final game. who's home or away, and Humour Esports have called tails. And let's find out who won the coin flip then. And they will be hosting. So the third leg, will be hosted by Humour Esports. So it's
as you were then.
We've got another comment here. That penalty decision was outrageous. So we've got VAR coming in from the chat here.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, a couple of them, both penalties were a bit sus, but listen, makes for a dramatic ending, I suppose. So let's see what the third game brings.
Yeah, absolutely. It's you just can't write it. When finals are this close, it makes them so exciting to watch. And this being our first game we've commentated on together, I don't think we could have asked for a better one.
I mean, couldn't write it. We need Netflix to come right here and just start documenting this.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
scheduling it. You know, couldn't write it.
So,
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable stuff. The quality of football we've seen at times here, or sorry, should I say the quality of FIFA gameplay we've seen here, it's just quality. The way they move the ball.
I think absolutely, yeah, they move the ball pleasantly. I mean, it's good to see. I was hoping to get some good football, and I'm glad that we have. To be honest, so that's good. Very pleased about that. And like I said, some of the attack and play, very good.
Right, I think they are nearly ready, so we'll jump back to the gameplay screen, and we'll catch up with you after the game. So they're all in the lobby again now then. So just still got the guy on the bench. He's sat there like, can I play yet, lads?
Just waiting for his chance. I'm ready.
Big shout out to Miguel Barbosa there. Obviously being on hand for his team. Hasn't managed to play in the final, but do you know what? The fact he's there, ready, that just shows the commitment that these players have to their teams. It's brilliant. Right, so for the final leg then, actually, we've got Nogum FM will be the home team. They're saying their good lucks, so this should be sent very shortly. Right then, I think they are just sending their invites. The final game of the Champions League final will be underway very shortly. Just to remind everybody, if